Hey everybody, welcome back to Ravenhawk Coins, and today is a very special segment where we found something unbelievably cool in a live stream, and I'm going to share it with you right now. Check this out. This is actually, it looks like it's supposed to be a 2016 Denver NIFC, right? And you can see this long line here where, maybe first eye look, you might go, hey, wow, it's got a pretty insane die crack. Well, actually, that's not the case. And what I'm going to do is show you in a little while what this is exactly. We're also going to show you on a scale what this weighs compared to a regular $half. But we're going to get into the story of what this actually is. And this is called an opium coin or a opium box. Originally, opium coins go back to the early 19th century. Trade dollars were the original type of coins that were being used to facilitate an opium trade with merchants from China, and therefore they were first called opium dollars or opium boxes. In later years, these coins were very useful in transporting and carrying other secret items, like international spies have used coins like this to carry coordinates and secret messages and whatnot, and also things such as microfiche back in the day. In other aspects, these coins have been converted into lockets for war soldiers or to carry small photographs of loved ones and whatnot, for a soldier's wife to carry a small photograph of their soldier, vice versa, while being deployed. But you get the picture. They can be used for all sorts of things. Although they're not called a magic coin per se, the opium coin has also been used for magic tricks. And so what I will do is show you here in just a second. Where did I do with my pen? Ah, there it is. So with this coin, of course, you might tell somebody, hey, look, I can make my pen go through here. And I'm not a magician, so I wouldn't know the way to hold this perfectly, but you could at least show them that, hey, look, it went all the way through. So that's one of the cool things about this. So I want to show you guys also, it goes back to looking normal. Now, one of the reasons that this stuck out, of course, was that line across there. At first, when I saw this, I was really intrigued by that. I thought I had seen a really insane die crack. And then I went to touch it, and I said, wait a second, it's moving. Well, when you flip it over, you can actually see right there where it separates in the $half from the coin. And right here, it's actually starting to come apart a bit from... and it's probably why the person didn't have it anymore, because this thing, it was really easy to get open because it only had a little bit of the glue on the hinging left. But check this out. This is what the coin itself looks like on the inside. And you got to think that a trade dollar is a bit larger than a $half. But that's what it is. It's completely hollowed out there. You can see that you could fill something in. And unlike the magic coins where they take multiple coins to do this, this is, I still think, done with 2 coins, but for the most part, it's hollowed out versus having, with a magic coin, you'll see a different coin on the inside. That's what makes this stand out and a person know right away that, oh, wait, this is more of that opium coin variety of coin. So, one of the things that stands out about this, ladies and gentlemen, of course, is when you pick it up, it's really light in comparison to a regular $half. So I'm going to turn on this scale here, and we will show you what a regular $half weighs. I believe a regular clad $half is like 11.24 or 27 or something like that. I don't remember offhand, but I'm not always perfect with numbers. But here we go. So let's see right here. It says, 11.24. And then when you take this coin, and sorry about the glare there, and put it on the scale, look at that, 8.8 grams. So even if you weren't able to figure out how to get it open, but you could feel the difference, you should always weigh coins and see what they are, because you just never know, because silver also weighs different than clad, as you may know. But this is a really, really cool find, and it was found in a live stream. This is actually going to a viewer and a member of the channel, Retro Robbie, and I want to say a special thank you and shout out to him for letting me hold on to the coin and to be able to show and share this with you, because I think this thing is pretty darn cool. And so for value, you might ask, so something like this coin's worth probably at least $20, give or take. And then if you were to actually be lucky enough to find one of the trade dollar ones, those ones are worth in excess of $500, $600, $700, give or take, depending on its condition and age and whatnot. But they're very, very cool, and you just never know what you're going to find when you're looking and doing searches, guys. So, like always, if you want to correspond, it's ravenhawkcoins@gmail.com. Our P.O. Box is 721-296, Norman, Oklahoma, 73070. And like always, make sure to take care of one another. Ravenhawk Coins, have a great day!